So over the last year, one of the biggest developments, unsurprisingly, has been artificial intelligence. And on the legal side, we're seeing AI throw up interesting issues on both the regulatory side of things and also the commercial side of things. On the regulatory side of things, data protection authorities in particular have become very interested in this technology and are raising a number of queries with clients. The regulators seem to be focused on two sets of issues. The first is with respect to the training data, i.e., how exactly is the model trained, what information is fed into it. And on the other hand, regulators seem to be quite interested in the privacy protections that apply to the prompts or the queries that are actually put into an AI to generate the relevant results. So that's the regulatory side of things. On the commercial side of things, organizations are becoming very interested in whether or not their data will be used to train and develop AI models. So we're seeing many discussions that are kind of arising between suppliers and customers, where one side wants to reserve the right to use data to train AI models, and in some cases, the other side are trying to prohibit that use or trying to prohibit the use unless certain safeguards are in place. So a lot of agreements that we would have thought are settled, standard form data processing agreements, are now being reopened and are becoming subject to renegotiation. So we're currently in the middle of an interesting transitional period where there are a number of new and quite complex laws that are going to impact heavily on the technology sector, which are slowly coming into effect. These are laws such as the Digital Services Act, the Digital Markets Act, the Online Safety and Media Regulation Act in Ireland. And these new laws are all going to impose a number of additional and quite complex obligations on companies in the technology sector. One of the more interesting aspects of these laws is that they only tend to apply to certain types of companies, which are defined in quite technical ways. So there's going to be a lot of work to be done figuring out which laws apply to which companies on a go-forward basis. In Mason Hayes at the moment, we're doing an awful lot of work with our clients preparing for the coming to force or coming to effect of these laws so that they can kind of get ahead of issues before they arise. We are also anticipating that there will be quite robust enforcement of these new laws once they're fully in effect. So we're seeking to ensure that our clients are best prepared to comply with the new requirements to get ahead of those issues.